Hello! My name is Kallista, and welcome back to Mass Effect Legendary Edition. In the last episode, we arrived at the ExoGeni headquarters. We also met a second group of survivors, including amongst which were many ExoGeni employees, and they reacted in a rather negative way when we suggested they rejoin with the main group at Zeus Hope. I think it's pretty clear that ExoGeni is involved in whatever weirdness is affecting those colonists. Now, unfortunately, we have to leave the Mako. I like the cannon.
We're good, Commander.
The cannon protects me. Okay, where are you at? Yeah, something's jamming us. Now, if you don't mind, Geth, I just need to have a look around. I need to make sure that there is no loot. Because as we all know, the KallistaPlays promise is, say it with me everyone, no loot gets left behind. Okay, no, nothing around here. Ooh, hello. Hello, what be you? God, this place is... It is thoroughly destroyed. Flipping heck. Okay, well, I mean, this side just seems to lead to a dead end, so... Yep. Oh, why would you do this? No. Go. Oh, you. Oh, that was lucky. That was pure luck right there.
Take cover.
Oh. Hello? Hello? Excuse me, what be this? What be this? I don't trust it. I don't like it. Either way, I'm taking you. Thank you. Oh! Hello. Hello there, hi. Well, you can do that. You can do that. And Just go. If you could do that, please. No, you can do that. Just go. Shoot it in the face. Tali, you're fine.
Negative contacts, Commander.
Anyway, I said she was fine. I mean, do you remember the first one of these things that we thought all the way back on Thorian? Rex? Oh my... Rex? Seriously, where is Rex? Buddy? Oh my god, he's not glitched out again. Rex, where are you, sir? Where are you? Buddy? Buddy. You know what, we're gonna get back in the Mako and then we're gonna leave it. There we go. There we go. Are you gonna come? Me and Tali just took on a big bugger. No thanks to you. So yet we took on that Geth armature without the tank. I think we did pretty decent. Okay. Now that as long as the group has decided they want to go together, we're going to see what this is.
Typical Geth deployment. We'll need another route in.
Okay. Tali. Tali, Tali. Girl, are you okay? Do you wanna... There you go. Oh my goodness. I don't know... I don't know what's been happening on this mission with my companions getting stuck and... God, I really hope that doesn't happen during a boss fight. I really hope that that doesn't happen during a boss fight, otherwise that will be awful. So we've got a drop down point. Yeah, we can't carry on any further this way, so I guess... Right here?
A one-way drop, Commander Shepard.
Well, we don't have anywhere else we can go, unfortunately.
Damn it! I'm so sorry. I thought you were Geth, or one of those Varen.
So Lizbeth did survive. Again, this isn't a soldier. This is a random lady who is scared. I think Naomi would have empathy.
You're safe now. But why were you here in the first place?
It's my own fault. Everyone else was running, and I stayed to back up data. Next thing I knew, the Geth ship latched on, and the power went out. I was trapped. I tried to get out, but the way was blocked.
We'll get you out as soon as we find out what the Geth are after.
It's not the Geth, it's the energy field they put up. They don't want anyone else getting access to the...
I'm here for the Geth. It's very important that I find out what they're after.
I don't know for certain, but I'm guessing they're here for the Thorian.
Thorian? What is that exactly?
It's an indigenous life form. ExoGeni was studying it.
Here's the thing, when you say life form, are we talking flora or fauna? Are we talking about a plant or a creature? Because to be brutally honest, I think I'd rather deal with a creature. Because if it's a creature, then presumably it's psychic. Whereas if it's a plant... Because we have an indigenous life form that ExoGeni is studying. We have a colony that's acting weird. I scrap the whole they dug up some Prothean war machine that's controlling them. The Thorian is controlling them. The Thorian is absolutely the thing that is doing all of this. If that's the thing that ExoGeni is studying, then that is what is behind this whole mess. If it's an animal, it's probably using some kind of psychic energy or whatever. If it's a plant, it's probably using spores. And we don't have a helmet. We've been breathing stuff in. Naomi, you need a face mask. Can we get you a face mask and a tinfoil helmet? That will protect us on all, fronts. We need more info. We need more info.
What else can you tell me? Do you know where I can find this Thorian?
I might be able to, but not with those Geth crawling around everywhere. Look, we need to get out of here, past that field.
Do you know how we can shut it down?
No, not exactly. But I think the Geth ship is powering it. I've noticed the Geth laying power cables everywhere. You can follow those cables, but there's Geth all over the place.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of want to start with the Thorian.
Tell me what you know about the Thorian.
I really don't know that much about it. I think it's some kind of plant being. I know it's very old. Thousands of years even.
Why did it have to be a plant? Yeah, if it's a plant, it's using spores. And we've just been breathing them in unknowingly. Again, the conspiracy theorist question. Did ExoGeni know about the Thorian? And they settled the colony here to study the effects of its, mind control abilities? Or were they here genuinely looking for Prothean artifacts, and then they stumbled upon the Prothean and were like, the colony's acting weird, let's study... I'm telling you, by the end of this game, Naomi isn't going to trust anyone. She's not going to trust politicians. She's not going to trust the Alliance. She's not going to trust corporations. She's just going to be on her own, being like, the only people I trust are the people on my team. I swear. I swear.
Why do you think the Geth would be interested in the Thorian?
It's just a plant. I don't know why the Geth would care. ExoGeni was studying it, but I don't think they found anything special.
I don't know what to make of that, because here's the thing, she sounded genuine. She sounded genuine there. However, if she didn't think there was anything special about the Thorian, then why did she pause before saying its name? Why was she like, oh, they might be after the... Oh shit, no, maybe I shouldn't say that. Like, if there was nothing special about the Thorian, if it was just a plant, why not say, oh, they were probably after the Thorian? I don't know why, but it's this plant thing. Like, why pause? Why wonder, oh, should I reveal this to this soldier if you don't think there's anything special about it? But she did sound very genuine. I don't know what to make of that.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm just a research assistant for ExoGeni. I came here with my mother. I don't even know if she made it out alive.
Oh, well, she did.
She's with some others from the colony. She's safe for now.
She's alive? Oh, thank God. I thought I was the only one left. Please, Commander, just get that field down so I can see my mother again.
She's a research assistant. It depends on who she is assistant to. If she's an assistant to someone very low ranking, then she might not know. But if she's, you know, the assistant to a higher up, to the lead researcher, then she absolutely would know if the Thorian had any kind of weird ability. I don't know what to make of her.
You stay put. I'll go open some doors.
Oh, here, take my ID. This should get you past any locked doors. Good luck with that field.
Okay, hello? Oh, hello! Hi there! Hello. And we got a level. Oh, she did run. She ran. Good job, Lizbeth. Good job. Okay, let's see. Let's go back, and back. There we go. Rex, buddy, you can have... Let's go back. And Tali... I'm feeling more armor. I am predicting... Oh god, there has to be a boss fight. There has to be a boss fight at the end of this, and my thought is, which is more likely? That we're gonna fight the CEO, we're gonna fight, I mean, I think it would probably be Ethan. He seems to be the one in charge here, so are we gonna fight Ethan, or are we gonna fight the Thorian? If the Thorian is just a plant, I think it'd make more sense that we'd fight the CEO. He's not a CEO, but you get what I'm saying. But if the plant, because here's the thing, why is it mind controlling people? Presumably as an act of, you know, oh, you can bring me nutrients. It's like that is it the cordyceps fungus that, you know, infects ants? You know, that fungus, it makes ants basically become zombies. They do that because, like, oh, the ant will be able to get me into a better position where I will be able to grow better.
Stupid machine! Access encrypted files.
I've just had a thought. Speaking of growing better, there was that one lady who was trying to repair a ship. Maybe the Thorian is trying to get to space so it can infect more people. If the Thorian does have some level of sentience, I reckon we'll be fighting the Thorian. If it's just a plant, like it has no rhyme or reason, I reckon we'll be fighting Ethan. Either way, I reckon they could both be...
No, I don't want to review protocol.
This poor Krogan commander, it's just like, I want to fight, but instead I'm facing a computer. Oh bless. Yeah, I reckon there probably will be quite a difficult boss fight at the end of this quest.
I am unable to comply. Please contact your supervisor.
Damn it! Tell me what I want or I'll blast your virtual ass into actual dust!
Please contact your supervisor for a level 4 security exemption, or make an appointment with...
Stupid machine!
If there is nothing else, please step aside. There is a queue forming behind you for the use of this console.
We just got grassed up by a VI! We got snitched on by a computer! How dare you! Much offense! You do that. You do that. And you do that.
ExoGeni Corporation reminds all staff that the discharging of weapons while on company property is strictly forbidden. Welcome back, Research Assistant Lizbeth Baynham. What can I do for you?
Here's the thing, this could be one of two things. This could be, tell me more about Lizbeth, or it could be, why do you think I'm Lizbeth? If it's the latter, then that's really obvious. We have her ID. The VI is picking up on her ID and is thinking, oh, well, the person who would have that ID would be Lizbeth, so... Dadoy. Given that this is the first thing, I'm going to assume this is, you know, how do you know that I am Lizbeth Baynham? Which is pretty obvious, so I'm going to go straight to this.
What information was the last user attempting to access?
Fetching data. The previous user was attempting to access details on the study of subject species 37, the Thorian.
Do go on.
Tell me everything you told the Krogan.
I was unable to provide the previous user with any relevant data. Aside from lacking proper access, there has been no new data available on species 37. All sensors monitoring the observation post at Zoo's Hope have been inactive for several cycles.
Yeah, the colony... The colony isn't a colony at all. The fact that he's telling us this, and he thinks we are Lizbeth, he said that the Krogan needed level 4 security clearance. I am going to assume Lizbeth has that level 4 security clearance, otherwise we wouldn't be being told this. So she was lying. She was lying when she said, oh, I don't think there's anything special about the Thorian. Okay.
What does Zoo's Hope have to do with the Thorian?
Species 37 is located within the substructure of the Zoo's Hope outpost.
Tell me everything you know about the Thorian.
The Thorian is a simple plant life form that exhibits a sentient behavior uncommon with other flora. Through dispersion and the eventual inhalation of spores, it can affect and control other organisms, including humans. The Zoo's Hope control group has yielded interesting results. Before sensors went offline, almost 85% of all test subjects were infected.
Naomi is absolutely thinking this. She is 100% thinking this. However, this is a computer. This is a computer. It's not responsible for any of this. You wouldn't go and scream at your toaster because you got some bad news. Like, you know, we can go scream at that Ethan guy. For now, just like, please explain, give me all of the information so that when I'm beating his ass, I can yell all the stuff I know at him.
Are you saying ExoGeni knew its people were getting infected?
It was deemed necessary to assess the true potential of Species 37.
That's why they were acting so strange.
Your pilot should be warned.
Yeah, absolutely.
Joker! Come in, Joker! Damn it! That field's blocking us.
We've got to drop that shield and get back to the outpost.
VI, what can you tell me about the Geth ship and the field it's generating?
I have limited data on the Geth. They have effectively blocked all sensors within the facility. I have detected unusual power fluctuations, but am unable to determine the source.
What do you know about the Geth?
I have no specifics on the Geth as they relate to this facility. All sensors have been purposely decommissioned since their arrival.
I want to know about ExoGeni Corporation.
ExoGeni Corporation is at the forefront of human expansion in the new galactic economy, funding colonial development and securing resource rights to ensure our progress as a species. Further inquiries regarding company policy may be directed to Consumer Information Services during regular business hours.
I'm sorry, we're trying to ensure our progress as a species by allowing members of our species to be controlled by a sentient plant. That's some bullshit right there.
Who's in charge here? Who organized the research?
All decisions about local resource analysis and acquisition are made by on-site management, deferring to the board of directors only when seasonal quotas are missed or exceeded. Individual employee records are confidential.
Tell me about the Thorian.
Species 37 was discovered several weeks ago when a small team was infected with spores while examining ruins near the Zoo's Hope outpost. The outpost was quarantined immediately, and study of the infection began. Within 21 days, 58% of colonists exhibited altered behavior. Within 28 days, 85%.
Okay. Before, when the VI stated that the Thorian was within Zoo's Hope, I was thinking, okay, if the Thorian is within the colony, then clearly ExoGeni knew about it from the beginning, because that's way too coincidental. We've got a plant that can mind control people, and oh my god, we just randomly placed a colony outpost there. Oh, what are the chances? Like, that was intentional. However, now we're being told that apparently it was a ruin near the outpost. Okay. That I find a lot more likely. You know, if someone were to say, okay, that was a genuine accident, we didn't know about the Thorian, and it was located in a ruin that was nearby, we had no idea about it, I find that a lot more likely than we just happened to build a colony on top of it. We had no idea. I do believe that it was an accident. Maybe the colony was here to, you know, uncover Prothean artifacts. And they were searching a ruin, they found the Thorian. You know, okay, we've got to put the colony in quarantine. Why are they acting weird? Like, I can believe that this was genuinely an accident at first. However, now the colony has become a little research project. They've become experiments. And ExoGeni is clearly hiding that from other employees. Lizbeth clearly knew. However, I genuinely believe that Juliana didn't. I think that at the very least, Juliana is innocent in all of this. In which case, I would assume that there are other people in ExoGeni who are, you know, not high-ranking members who have no idea what's going on. I think first things first, how intelligent is this thing?
Is it intelligent? Can I reason with it?
The Thorian does not exhibit the focused behavior of a predator. The release of spores is an act of survival, not aggression. It does trigger advanced behaviors in the humans it enslaves, but we have yet to discover whether it recognizes or is capable of recognizing humans as more than tools. It is sufficiently alien as to defy classification at this time.
So it may or may not be intelligent. It may or may not be able to be reasoned with.
What's the size of this thing?
The Thorian appears to be a diffused creature. Its cognitive abilities are centered in large nerve bundles, but it receives data from kilometers of meandering tendrils. We have discovered bundles approximately 1 meter in diameter, but these seem insufficient to coordinate the massive sensory potential it possesses. It may simply process such stimulation slowly, or perhaps there is a nerve cluster of a greater magnitude we have not yet encountered.
I'm just imagining the end of The Little Shop of Horrors. I absolutely love that musical. I've seen it on stage, and I've seen the film with Rick Moranis so many times. I'm just imagining the end of that. Dear God.
Do you know how the creature controls its slaves?
The will subversion manifests as intense pain if directives are ignored. The effect is severe enough that subjects are soon conditioned against even minor thoughts of rebellion. Observation suggests the Thorian views its thralls in a utilitarian way. Care is apparently taken to avoid injuring them, much as a craftsman avoids damaging his tools. As long as no action is taken against the creature's objectives, the subjects are free to pantomime a normal existence until specifically tasked with something.
Okay.
Where's the center of this thing?
The Thorian is present as a weave of tendrils across much of the lower surface of Feros. Observation of enslaved subjects suggests there may be key clusters that are tended by thralls. Unfortunately, direct observation of species 37 is limited, or non-existent.
Okay. Okay, so we don't really know where it is. We don't know how big it is. And we don't know how smart it is. That is fantastic. Fantastic.
Please access my personal files.
Lizbeth Baynham, Research Assistant, Biomedical Division, Security Level 4 exemption. You are currently under probation due to disagreements with management over established company policy. These sanctions may be lifted if your next evaluation is more agreeable.
What triggered the probation?
You were marked as combative about the operations of the Zoo's Hope project, specifically regarding the handling of the infected colonists. As a result, you were tasked with monitoring the safety of the colonists for the duration of the observation.
Okay. Here's what I'm thinking. We know that Lizbeth lied to us. We know that she lied. For what reason? We can't be certain. However, the VI, one, I don't know if it can lie. Two, it has no reason to lie. It thinks we are Lizbeth. So she's currently been put on probation because she was getting rather angry about how the colonists were being treated. And here's the thing, as a result, you were tasked with monitoring the safety of the colonists for the duration of the observation. That seems... What's the term I'm looking for? Not exactly a fool's errand, but it seems like a... It seems like a task you would be given as punishment. You know, oh, you're kicking up a fuss. Right, you can be responsible for their safety then if it bothers you so much. Like... How do I put this? It's bad that she lied to us. We're here to help. We are here to help and you lied to us. You were involved in the enslavement, effectively, of these colonists. However, at the same time, we are also being told that she wasn't happy about it. To be brutally honest, I think that Naomi's thought would be, she's just a research assistant. She's not the CEO. She's not the one who made the decisions here. As such, I don't necessarily think that Naomi would care all too much that she lied. She's not the big fish. For want of a better term, she's not the big fish. She is too far beneath Naomi's notice. You're not important enough for me to be angry at you. You're just an assistant. And there is evidence that you weren't happy about this, so...
That's enough for now.
Going to standby mode.
Okie doke. Alrighty then, now, ooh. My thought is, can we go back and confront Lizbeth? You know what, we're gonna see if we can do that in the next episode. However, I am just about out of time for this one. You know what, it's been a while. Let's read some codex entries. Nothing new there. Okay. Starships, heat management. Dispersal of heat generated by onboard systems is a critical issue for a ship. If it cannot deal with the heat, the crew may be cooked within the hull. Radiation is the only way to shed heat in a vacuum. Civilian vessels utilize large, fragile radiator panels that are impossible to armor. Warships use diffuse radiator arrays, DRA, ceramic strips along the exterior of the armored hull. These make the ship appear striped to thermographic sensors. Since the arrangement of the stripes depends on the internal configuration of the ship, the patterns for each vessel are unique and striking. On older ships, the DRA strips could become red or white hot. Dubbed tiger stripes or war paint by humans, the glowing DRA had a psychological impact on pirates and irregular forces. Strip radiators are not as efficient as panels, but if damaged by enemy fire, the ship only loses a small portion of its total radiation capacity. In most cases, a vessel's DRA alone allows it to cruise with no difficulties. Operations deep within a solar system can cause problems. A ship engaged in combat can produce titanic amounts of heat from maneuvering burns and weapons fire. When fighting in a high heat environment, warships employ high-efficiency droplet heat sinks. In a droplet system, tanks of liquid sodium or lithium absorb heat within the ship. The liquid is vented from spray nozzles near the bow as a thin sheet of millions of micrometer-scale droplets. The droplets are caught at the stern and recycled into the system. A droplet system can sink 10 to 100 times as much heat as DRA strips. Droplet sheets resemble a surface ship's wake through the water. The wake peels out in sharp turns, spreading a fan of droplets as the ship changes vectors and leaves the coolant behind. Starship sensors. Light lag prevents sensing in real time at great distances. A ship firing its thrusters at the Charon relay can be easily detected from Earth, 5.75 light hours, 6 billion kilometers away. But Earth will only see the event 5 hours and 45 minutes after it occurs. Due to the light speed limit, defenders can't see enemies coming until they have already arrived. Because there is FTL travel and communications but no FTL sensors, frigates are crucial for scouting and picket duties. Passive sensors are used for long-range detection, while active sensors obtain short-range, high-quality targeting data. Passive sensors include visual, thermographic, and radio detectors that watch and listen for objects in space. A powered ship emits a great deal of energy. The heat of the life support systems, the radiation given off by power plants and electrical equipment, the exhaust of the thrusters. Starships stand out plainly against the near absolute zero background of space. Passive sensors can be used during FTL travel, but incoming data is significantly distorted by the effects of the mass effect envelope and Doppler shift. Active sensors are radars and high-resolution LiDARs, laser detection and ranging, that emit a ping of energy and listen for return signals. LiDARs have a narrower field of view than radar, but LiDAR resolution allows images of detected objects to be assembled. Active sensors are useless when a ship is moving at FTL speeds. And weapons ablative armor. A warship's kinetic barriers reduce the damage from solid objects, but can do nothing to block Guardian lasers, particle beams, and other forms of directed energy weapon, DEW. The inner layer of warship protection consists of ablative armor plate designed to boil away when heated. The vaporized armor material scatters a DEW beam, rendering it ineffectual. A scaffold is built around the interior pressure hull, with sheets of ablative armor hung from the structure. Ships typically have multiple layers of armor separated by empty baffles, spaces often used for cargo storage. Cruisers, which lack the internal space to fit dedicated fighter hangars, store the shipboard fighter complement in the baffles. It is not unknown for enlisted crew to build illicit alcohol distilleries in some obscure corner of the baffles, safe from prying eyes. Lovely jubbly. Alrighty then, in the next episode I'm gonna go see if we can confront Lizbeth, but until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Kallista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.